This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network.
Táisí Vigéisteach le Gaelin, your favourite bilingual podcast with Ciaran, Cian and Cathal is a rasharísh.
Exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Gná Hahi an Tail.
Na rudí is massa, is ashtí agus is aonty of life as we know it.
Putting the gay in Gaelga gach seachtain.
Meet your new gay besties. Díomh agus fáilte arás é Gaelin, lumsa Ciaran.
I'm Cathal.
Agus is Misha Cian.
Lads, how are we? A few
Krista.
tired, sore heads around the table.
Tom Co's that we're recording today and not yesterday. We tried yesterday through the medium of
Remote working.
and it just didn't work for us.
Yeah, do you know what? We're good old-fashioned in-person people. We need to physically be touching.
Sinead.
For our audio listeners and for all listeners, we tried to record this intro on online yesterday, and we made an absolute balls of it, which is what we do best.
It nearly made me cry. I was so far gone.
Yeah, I know. I was gone.
I'm in a better mood today.
Yeah, and you obviously
So for anyone that doesn't follow us on Instagram, rude. But for anyone that does, you'll have seen we were in Manchester and we had our football team goes on a team every year, and we go away and we have a little trip and we get to know each other a little bit better.
Some of us more than others.
Yeah, we might as well just say it. So if anyone that's listened,
first
Ciaran,
of all, the weekend was class.
The weekend
was class.
so fun. The on a crack again. But yeah,
I'm in a hole in a year, but like I've only recovered today. I was really sad. Not because I was really depressed from alcohol poisoning. I was Aaron Iha, so Ciaran, obviously anyone that listens, he shites on about he's so proud he's never got with anyone from NGA. I literally have never seen him kiss a boy. The first person I seen him ever kiss was a guy I had been with after his high horse.
On Friday night.
on Friday
On
night.
Saturday night.
On Saturday.
And not only did he kiss him, he blanked his blank. And then I'm redacting that because your mum listens. But best believe the Patreon is hearing all about it, or the HeadStuff Plus.
Oh well, I am.
No, female like, oh my god, what the fuck's happening? Like,
This is the call out video.
Yeah,
I turned around and saw it happen, and I went, oh.
Quite the scandal, really. We were, in my defence, we were a lot of alcohol on board that day, and we were just getting very cozy.
Wow,
and
shots
having a
fired
chat
to blank.
No, I'm just not helping myself here. Yeah, it was an interesting day.
Vishay Simul Gakinta. Vishay on Himmel.
I think I said to Cian, I said, you know what, this is actually one of the things that will help our relationship even grow even more, because it's like we've done so much together, and now this is just another little string in the bow.
Have you ever kissed the same boy before?
Well, we have now.
I mean, we're all gay men in Lochlia. It's Docha.
Yeah.
There's crossover between Gach Din as a car show. Aaron
They're
Jochor.
like-
But sometimes it's just
we might
awkward
have
to see it.
Yeah, we might have the same. We might have kissed someone before. We don't know, but we know now that we have. Actually, to be fair, before we went on the weekend, Cian always makes the joke that he's never seen me kiss a boy. So to try and lighten the mood on the Saturday morning when he wasn't speaking to me, I was like, well, at least you can say you've seen me kiss a boy now.
Well, Nero, Vime quite lad. We had a conversation when I was blind drunk.
Yeah.
Vime really old. August just near Higme. I just didn't have time to think about how I felt about it, and then when I woke up, I was like, oh yeah, fair.
Yeah, it was kind of
That's
gas.
freaked me a while yet, and I walked in
Like,
and
you
I was
didn't-
like, oh. I was like,
Oh yeah,
oh.
I was like, can't leave.
Yeah, you're like, can't get out.
Yeah.
Because
when
we
it's-
made a phonic like Kayla, so we were all staying together. So like the next
Yeah.
morning, we were all kind of like, hi, how y'all doing?
Yeah, it was very
You're
like
lucky it wasn't Adam. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. It was the Real Housewives of Room 313, the reunion, like the next day.
Yeah, I'm glad you were in the shitter.
I know. I was fully expecting you to be in the doghouse the next day.
He fucking will be. We'll take that to HeadStuff Plus as well.
Yeah, you did not come out of this weekend like with your copybook clean either.
Yeah, fair enough.
So me and Cathal were the bold bootly this weekend. I think
Yeah,
it's
we
fair
Well,
to
I was
say.
bold, but I was also considerate about it.
Well, to be fair, I didn't bring him back to our room out of respect. So
Yeah, I was like, thank God there was no like.
I think I'm gonna keep it very PG for now, but like I am
No,
tearing you both a new hole on the HeadStuff Plus episode.
I'm just like getting slowly redder and redder here. But
But like VMonCon, like Duckredge, like it was like I really like that city.
yeah,
Mr.
it's
Lass.
really good fun. It's such a good, like the gay village. I mean, I'm sure anyone that listens to us is probably going to get gay at the gay village in Manchester.
I'm sure
before.
everyone that listens
and-
just as gay.
When we were there was a shooting in the gay village, and it was still the least offensive thing that happened on that street that night.
Cut to one of our players getting sick on the street.
Cut to him fucking getting with blank.
Hi, Blank, if you're listening.
He is, even though he was like, I'm going to skip this
Tug-
episode.
tug
I
him
was
one
like,
out.
okay, she probably no, God, this is so embarrassing. But yeah, it's uncharacteristically out of character for me to be so chaotic. But I did say that this year, 2026, was going to be the year of chaotic.
And we need the stories for the podcast.
And we need stories for the pod. But that is not like if Mike is
No, you
listening to
literally
this-
said, I'm going to do this because I don't know what to talk about when I get home on the podcast.
No, that's not what they said.
Literally,
No,
verbatim.
that's me.
Shit a dirty.
No, I did not do that. No, I
We
did not
needed
at all.
something chaotic to come out of the weekend.
We did, and we got plenty. However, we do have a big, dirty episode to get into today. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. Well, má tá sibh nua an seo, welcome aboard. Seo é Galen an podcréile gaithangach faoin na rudí is massa is ashtí agus is inti gach rud from life as we know it. Gach seachtainna, pléifimid ábhar éagsúla agus níl aon rud as an mór, nothing is off the table. On Talkton Show, we've got a very special topic in store because today is my birthday.
Woo!
Yes.
Cue the balloons.
We got balloons, we got
yes,
cake,
yes,
and we
yes.
got Colin the cat.
Our ábhar na seachtainna is
Ciaran.
breithlá birthdays. Lads, are we ready to get into it?
Oh, I love birthdays.
Let's
come
have
on,
some
let's
birthday
do it.
celebrations.
Woo, happy birthday. Cue the music. Stevie Wonder.
So, lads, we're going to start off our topic with the worst, as always. So, Cara Healan Shiv fwy breithlá Cray on road is massa. What's the worst thing about birthdays?
Tasha Shin row yacker do is so too hard. Like, I've never related to anything less than people not liking their birthdays. I'm like, what?
Your whole thing is like everything being about you. So this is like
It's Leo May on Leon. Like, duh. I'm like, I love the attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing is like on Tain Road now, maybe I set myself up for so much because I have such high
Yes.
expectations
Yeah.
that when I don't have fireworks shooting out of my ass, I'm like, God, that was a shit
Yeah.
birthday.
You'll
We just
fail.
go
It's like,
absolutely
oh.
to plan.
I want like,
Yeah.
yeah, I want the red carpet treatment for, and also I'm the kind of person that has a breithlá or fa on Misa, like a
Oh, Mish
month-long
Fresh, yeah.
celebration.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely a week long anyway, like Fairfax Shoxton. But like, I'm the same. I think we all are a bit, no, not narcissists or EOs, but like, we all like,
We stay in a
You
room
said
with three
no, we're
mics
not all
plugged in.
narcissists or Leos.
no, or we don't all have egos.
Oh, I was
but,
like, what the
Yeah.
like,
shots fired.
we all like the spotlight a little bit.
Oh yeah, baby.
But we hate
Absolutely.
overheadlining.
No,
There's
might.
a difference.
I feel like it's kind of on town's stucker of like a kind of like a stock taking time, or like, you know, a time when you really try to like a hoggle afray now, of course, you take like stock of a review of matters,
Yeah.
like or like a review of your life as it is. So like, you know, you're kind of, you get to like a certain age and you're like, I should have this, I don't have this.
Well, Gohara and they're taught to like niece Shina, like when you're older, it's like taking like
Watch your mouth.
That felt very pointed.
No, especially like no Mr. Fresh and lads. I think as you get older, you
Yeah.
start to think, oh my
Okay,
god,
Danish is needs no kill, yeah.
yeah, I haven't got it all together.
I think as well when you're in your early 20s and based off like our parents say, like a lot of our parents would have got like married young, had their kids young, bought their houses young. We're obviously living in a dump of a country that no one can afford to buy a house. So like I would have set, like I remember my plan when I was like 16 was like, right, I'm going to be married and have kids and a gaff by the time I was like 28. It's a little bit.
Sorry, there's like Tommy Corralish. I'm like, woo,
Yeah,
sorry.
I think
Well,
it's the time difference.
But now I
Daylight
look at it
savings.
and I'm like, I think the whole like world has moved forward 10 years. So like everything that, you know, your parents did when you were 21, you're probably doing when you were 31. I think it's because, you know, in most cases we go to university now, and that basically is just an extension of secondary school. So like if you think about it, like 25-year-olds 30 years ago were adults. 25-year-olds now are fucking kids.
Yeah,
Like they're
shady
not
drug.
like
Truckity are the new fihity.
yeah, like they're, because
Absolutely.
you're still living at home, your mama's still doing your washing, you're still,
Well.
you know, a lot of the time, like but it's
and
there's
she
like,
lives around the corner 10 minutes from you.
yeah, period. But like I definitely feel like everything has moved forward 10 years. So I think the expectations that you should place on yourself, like you're not going to have a house and a wife and kids by the time you're 21.
Oh, no, V2 like
You don't
niece-
want to
Wife.
anyway.
Yeah, no wife.
I just want a wife and kids, for God's
No,
sake.
V2 needs to Oga, like you're like, it's coming along. I don't care about my age. It's
Yeah.
just kind of like it just happens. You have a party and then you move on. Now you're like, like
It's Nora Ahrian Shay when it goes from being the age where you fall to the age where you have a fall.
Yes.
Green Gawk Road, everything changes.
I actually had
I
that
fell in
here.
the shower. Remember there a couple of months ago? I zoomed up.
I put.
No,
I
you're
was
still
like,
that was a fall.
I was like, it's no longer hit me.
fell.
It's
Yeah.
feet hit
Yeah. What age does it change? I'd say Ilar na Truckety Beja. Brad Ciaran did
is
but
it? God,
I
is it
think
that
in
early?
the mid-30s. Like,
No, it took a...
Colin, like, if Colin...
Poor Colin.
Poor
Friend of the pod.
friend of
Colin is fond of having a fall.
Yeah, he'd have a fall.
He'd have
He
a
would.
fall.
So
yeah.
that was such an insult. Like, don't really get down. If someone said to me, I'd be like, gag.
Yeah. So on that, in the same kind of vein as that, then Cain, like, ish is massa. Do you think? Like, what's the worst age, or like, is there any particular times of your, certain ages indicate different things. So we know about like 18, we know about 21. Like, is there ones that you remember that you were like really, like there was either a bad year for you in review, or it was a really year that you were afraid of being like anticipating, like, oh my God, what's this year going to be like? I should have had all these things by the time I was this age or whatever. Can ish is massive.
In my wormsha, it's nervy me shocks me in a big dish. So like when I was 17, vishe like ufosok. Like it's ish is massa I need a fossa who I guess need dego who you're not an adult, you're not a teenager, you're sicey lower than nishna.
Yeah.
So you're like in the middle of the ages, and like ni feder alcohol all, like you can't properly drink in a pub. Like we can do it when you want. Like if your mom gives you 4 cans going to a house party, but like that's just
Yup, just into.
Yup, just into. But like creating it to another vleen, like you're finished TY, so you can't have like you're in 50 or you're.
Were you only in 50 year in when you were 17? Yeah. I think my leaving cert when I was 17.
Oh well.
You did your leaving cert etched onto a cave
It was
wall.
it was World War II, so they needed us to join the war effort as quick as possible.
But like creating it to on kosher tea as well, like your finished house parties, all that as well.
Yeah.
Like
I do not agree with anything you said.
no, but you're not.
17, you are still a teenager.
Yeah, you're a little babok. Like,
Yeah,
come
yeah, but
on.
you want to be an adult. You're
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also,
Okay.
I was in the closet, so I was like, I was so angry.
I was made of glass.
Everything.
No, I'm not gay. What do you
Actually,
mean?
I was just saying to
Okay,
you when
yeah.
you came in, you were like, that's a lovely job. I was like, my ex-girlfriend bought me this when I was 17.
Oh my God, no, that's a
She
throwback.
Here he goes, what? Ex-girlfriend bought me this when
Jokes
I was
on her.
17. So
Oh
this is
my-
nearly 10 years old. But
I was going to say it's quite a straight piece of clothing.
yeah, well,
She was,
those who can't see it, it's
she
a
was doing
very-
her best. It's a grey Tommy Hilfiger jumper with a gorgeous silver zip. Cathal looks very handsome and, dare I say, very heterosexual
just
today.
English like on like Big Four, like I don't know, PwC boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big
Drug.
four wearing the cans you were bringing to a field. No?
Yeah, drinks in Hogan's, but actually I was going down shifting boys in fields. Anyway,
Oh, God.
Vime on Argyle, like I was so angry and like I was just slamming doors at anything my mom did. It was just the age where I was like, all I want to do is finish leaving cert and go to college.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, then she
Go to the
shouldn't
big
have said
city.
yeah, Limerick.
Become a star.
Go to Limerick.
Oh yeah, sorry, you went to Limerick. Right. I forgot. I was thinking you were coming up to Dublin. Never mind. I'd say ba fihini ima ish is massa in Mahurim. Like I remember this was like Riv Matrukadi. I was like
10 years ago.
there's about to be the sounds of screams on the mic now at the moment. Me choking Cathal out. But I remember I spent the whole year panicking. Like really like, oh my God, I'm turning 30 next year. Like this is gay death. I think particularly like
Yeah.
Margot and Eric, like, you know, and like for gay men in particular. Like I
Oh,
think
yeah.
gay
Oh,
men
yeah,
and women age the same way is what I've kind of said
Gay
before.
men and women.
Gay men and women have the same societal
Metaphorically.
pressures on
Yeah, okay,
age.
yeah,
That like, you know, women are often told like when they're 30, like it's like,
Their
you
body
know,
clock is
you're
over.
done, you know, you're finished. And I think that's the same for like gay men. It's very like you're done, like, you know, you're 30 now, you're drink death, but you're finished.
Yeah.
Right. But it's gas because like I spent the whole year being like, I'm going to just tell people I'm 29 for the next 5 years. I'm just going to I'm going to have like a vague age after I turn 30. And now I'm like proudly telling people I'm 32. Like 29 was an absolute bullshit year. And then 30 was fabulous. And 31 was fantastic. And I feel like 32 is going to get even better because I just think
Absolutely.
you genuinely, like the amount of fucks that you have to give gets smaller and smaller as you get older.
You become the most important person.
Yeah, your collagen and your fucks just deplete. And that's basically how it works.
Leime Road Cúpla Vlino hin. And when I say that I actually did read it somewhere, it wasn't a TikTok because TikTok didn't exist. Leime Road Egan that I think the mra for women, their biological and like peak body is 21. That's when it starts to decline.
Okay.
And for
Yeah.
men,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
28. And I always, it's Queenlum. I was always looking at 28, being like, oh my God, that's so grand. I've got so much time. And then I'm like, oh, where did
Yeah, but like it's kind of like I like Roy May good done it like for brown on down arm. I just felt like so like oh God,
Ciaran
like
booked.
I had to start taking antidepressants and everything. Like I was like so depressed. I thought this was the end of the world, and now I'm looking at it now and I'm being like, you need to catch yourself on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, speaking of antidepressants, vi dama ragger, vi cliche neurogach agam. I had like a nervous breakdown. Agus may fihis a car, fihis a cuig. Not really an age specifically to answer this question, but it's like go generalta nor a creekneen to the course educus. When you finish the education system, I don't think people talk about that transition enough. I think that was my worst period.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like I definitely suited the school system. I excelled in like a rote learning environment, and I just liked having for what 22 years you have your path laid out in front of you.
Yeah.
So Nora creekneen to in old school or in secondary school, and you're out in the big bad world forever on your own. You're like, oh my God, this is it for the rest of my life.
So sorry, after like trash old school, not man school.
Old school.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
for those who don't go to college,
Yeah,
this would probably
yeah.
happen.
No, I'm sure that like absolutely. I felt the same. Like I remember
It's so daunting.
because we both went to UCD, and like when you go to UCD, it's like it's basically a city out there, and it's
insane.
Yeah, and it's a whole life.
And
you
it's
know, you're
gotten
out
even
there.
bigger.
Yeah, but like I obviously lived like an hour away from it, so I used to go out like first thing in the morning and not come back till last thing at night.
Yeah,
I couldn't pop home for
Michigan
lunch,
off.
like I basically commuted. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so it was. I had to make friends out there. I had to join the clubs. I had to join the societies, and
Yeah.
I made a whole new life for myself out there. And that was my life for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, ain't too
and
much,
then when that finished, and I didn't go into like a graduate program or that thing after, so my life ground to a halt when I graduated. Everything just fell off, and I was like, oh, I actually remember that was a very, very rough period as well, because it is your whole life is structured, and you've got like even forced third space. You hear a lot of people talking about now that there's no third space for adults anymore. If you're not in the pub, so like you've got your job, you've got your home, and then you've got where your hobbies and things like that.
Yeah.
But when you get to like your mid-20s, everyone's hobby is just going to the pub, and it's getting a little bit better now. But like after so many years of like structured clubs and societies and things to join and social opportunities and blah blah blah, yeah, that for me that like fell off massively.
Yeah.
It was so scary.
Like, so when you leave secondary school, Torrewa August, you can go look for work. And that's kind of the stage that I'm talking about. Or you can continue and
Yeah.
go to college. And there's a choice there. But when you leave college, the choice becomes, like, because it's so endless and limitless, that makes it feel way more daunting.
Or instead of going to college, you can just buy one of those losers 6-week Instagram plans that, the ones that are like, you don't need to go to college, just buy my 6-week plan and I'll show you how to make €100,000 sales.
Forex trading.
Yeah, you have to become a Forex trader. Or if you're really desperate and you've absolutely no talent whatsoever, start a podcast.
Yeah.
I know.
Everybody's doing it.
It's all the rage.
It's all the rage.
Count Ella, Cashtella, I should say. Another question. What is the worst on ire nablina that is on is massa to have a birthday?
Oh, this is mine. Like,
Yeah.
it's a honor on town is massive than fleeing.
And the honor
the
no
Red Hot
need no
Killer.
look like Christmas time as well. Like
Christmas time is
Yeah,
rough.
yeah.
When people start doubling up on presents.
Yeah, my
No
poor
one's
auntie,
free.
she's the 27th of Nolik, and
I
she,
not getting 2 presents.
yeah, I know our family are like I've relatively good at it. Like I always give her 2 presents, but like there's a lot of people that do double up, and it is rough.
Be there loyal a Podrick as well. Like if
so.
around, like if your birthday was that day, everyone's like, "Oh, I actually can't make it. I'm going to this, going to that." Going
Yeah,
to this,
any
there."
public holidays where
Pride
people
I'd
tend
be
to
okay
have
with.
plans.
See, I know, like I same team now with the Love Out of Padre, because like that's a time when everyone, like all you do on St. Patrick's Day is go and get shit faced.
Yeah, but not everyone can meet. Not everyone can be there for you, and it's not all about you. It's about like St. Patrick.
You can say Paolo.
It's about Pablo,
Yeah, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Paolo.
but it's about him. It's not about you.
Yeah.
So the spotlight isn't on you.
But there's always really good things on Paddy's Day. Like
Oh,
my friend
no.
Emily, her birthday is the 18th, but we always use Paddy's Day as like the day. I don't know. I think
No,
that's
I
a
don't-
good one.
I St. I might
Yeah.
disagree with you. I think that's hell. Paddy's Day is straight pride hell.
Yeah, I suppose.
So if I was born on the same day, God knows what I'd look like because I wouldn't be gay. No, like not a chance. I
Is
disagree.
there,
Shin, Deistinach.
to race the anniversary of the Shanwaher, my granny's anniversary. So my sister
Oh.
Tush Caeligum for my Shanwaher of us but the day before Ellen's birthday. So now every year everyone's like, oh, granny's anniversary is coming up. And Ellen's like, it's actually my birthday.
Oh, that's rough as hell. That's a
like-
bad one. And that's a very specific niche one only for your family as well.
Hug Ellen, like Cora Dugacht in a breithlá, like she sent invites out to everyone, and the night before we were all just sitting in the kitchen being like I was 7, so Ellen was 10, going 10, no, going 11 maybe, and on Iha Riv on kosher, like the night before the party, could just see Mom pacing up and down the halls on the like blower, just ringing loads of people. We were like, what's going on? Auntie Marie came over and was like, now watch Garfield there. So we watched Garfield 3 times in a row.
Oh my God.
Because in between Mom had come in and been like, for Granny Boss. And we were like, oh.
Mare.
So
Your granny really said, I'm going to fuck that heifer's
she was
day
like,
up.
it's pre-card for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the main character. I'm going to die on your birthday, Ellen.
Yes.
But look, now we're just like, oh, the whole family are back in Ireland, or like
Yeah.
all around for Ellen's
Yeah.
birthday. So it's kind of class. But yeah, me all Granny Betty.
Because like I feel like that's like your relatives being like, yeah, Granny would have loved to be here every year for the rest of your life. Yeah, Granny always said you were the
Yeah,
best.
Ellen's
every
30th.
year.
Everyone was like, oh, Granny would love this, wouldn't she?
Granny sitting upstairs with a glass of Prosecco going,
She definitely is upstairs with a fag sitting on it. Do you know them gold boxes that you have
Oh
beside
my
the
God,
fire?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Throwback.
So we got rid of ours because Mom hated it because Granny kept sitting on it and smoking inside. So Mom fucked it in the bin. Granny came back the next day with a new one. She bought it.
oh my God. I thought you were going to feel like she was like, I'll show you, I'll die.
Yeah.
Who's laughing now?
She did that too.
Count Ella, this is probably like again the Leo in me. My birthday is at the start of August, and I used to hate it growing up because I didn't get a classroom birthday.
Oh yeah, that's actually fair.
Everyone
Yeah.
and I was sitting there being like, oh my God, it was my birthday in summer. No,
The classroom birthdays, I completely forgot about those. Yeah.
But Anish, I'm co-sauced. Intach sauced that it's Lilin on Saurig.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love my birthday weekend. It's August bank holiday every weekend, and it's just
Yeah, well, like Marcel Dave, I basically have just rebranded Pride as my birthday. Like my family do a big party in my house, and we don't really like we go for dinner for my actual birthday, but we do a big house party for Pride because I've just decided that the end of June is a much more convivial time to have a celebration
But
than the end of January.
the classroom birthdays, Casulish and like Umbrella and Irvine to a gober, like when people come in and they're like, oh, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
And then they all start to sing and you're like, fuck
Oh, yeah.
off. Like, Shine on roll this mass out. When
especially in
people start-
corporate America, it's like 8 people in their 40s that don't really know you because
Yeah, they're like-
you're just in the same office.
They're afraid to offend you or something,
Someone
or use the
stands-
wrong pronouns or something like that.
Everyone
Yeah.
just starts to stand and they're like,
Happy birthday to them. Ciarcolor Anish an céad rud eile na rudí is astí. Lads, cad ceapan sibh?
I mór se nuair a bhíon mé níos óga, like, chunnich mé, like, Clár Telefís Casulish, like, My Super Sweet 16.
Oh my God,
like,
yeah, on
I was-
MTV,
yeah,
RIP.
like, bhí mé, like, gaffa. I was so obsessed with them,
Yeah.
but also now looking back, I'm like, what the helly? Like, that was so strange.
Didn't they have an Irish one?
Did they? I
I feel like they briefly
Unreal.
did. Or it might have been on
UK.
Super Sweet 16 UK.
There was definitely UK.
Yeah,
But like, nachhfuil sé like coash, like it's so weird looking back, being like, oh my God, the amount of money. It was like a
Yeah,
wedding.
yeah,
Like-
absolutely.
For a brat.
Yeah,
I was,
You
no,
would have
I
loved
did
one.
watch it. I was like, oh my God, icon.
Yeah.
Like goals. But now I'm
they
like,
were the worst people though,
Yeah,
weren't they?
yeah.
And like you could definitely tell that like there was like their families didn't like them and that their friends were there just because Jay-Z was going to be performing in the pool house or something.
Oh, before looked in like on Gluestone, like everyone got a car.
It's
It's
everyone.
like, you
yeah.
get a car, you get a
And not just like a banged out Honda like most people get for
No.
their first car. We're talking like a Cadillac with like a jacuzzi in the back.
Brits
of it,
always
back of
got the minis with the UK flag on top.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, here we go.
I
but
do
I like
mini.
the theme of it all. Like
Yeah.
it's like Quinceañera vibes, and I smile nor talk team I guess the kosher. Like for my 21st, I don't know if I've told you this before.
Here we go.
I love a theme. Vime imachoni le dechner eganom.
Tama is isn't it?
Yeah.
Tama, yeah.
Vime imachoni le dechner and Count in the Colony. One of the girls I live with. Remember, we just did not get on.
Shocker.
Dorchilum. Well, actually, that was the house I made like 5 friends for life, and then 7 like nemesis. Nemesises. Arianos, Dorchi Lum. Oh, you're such a narcissist.
Oh,
August.
the lie?
In response, Huck Creek May, breithlá Dumhain, Night of 1,000 King Griffins.
sorry.
And we got
Don't.
dinner. Like festus all like dress up as their favorite version of me.
Oh God.
And oh my god, my friends are so funny. Like the niche references were just iconic.
That
The
is
photos,
on
I
the
must
wall, like, to be
resurface
fair.
the photos.
That's
but I was
cool,
like,
iconic.
I'm like, how am I gonna top this?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think for your 30th.
Yeah, we'll
was-
revisit that in Easter.
Yeah.
That's in my wonderful.
That was a
but-
good one because that was good crack. Cathal, what about
Yeah,
yours? What was your?
the kosher gum on Bleach Kacha, and the theme was mother.
Yeah.
So like Casulish and
Oh, yeah,
like it's kind of you could kind of interpret it whatever way you wanted. So like you could be like you could dress like you were going to mother, like we would know.
Yeah.
You could also be like a like
Mother Teresa.
War Kalu, like a famous mother.
Okay,
So,
I
like-
didn't pick. I didn't pick that up at the time.
So like
Yeah.
some of our friends dressed up as each other's moms.
Oh, class.
Like Helen came in as her own mother and was like wearing scrubs and everything. If you may,
Well, everyone on the phone thinks I am my mum anyway, so I mean it's perfect. So,
Yeah.
okay, just I'm like, no, not me. No, it's her 31-year-old son who is a man.
I get that a lot because mom's a hairdresser.
32-ish.
So when I pick
32-ish,
up the
yeah.
phone, I'm like, "Hello, Nora," and she's like, "Jacinta," and I'm like, "No, call girl." But I was Natasha Richardson from The Parent Trap.
Oh, very
So
good.
do you know
R.I.P.
Yeah, oh, poor she boss freshen.
Yeah.
But you know when she has like the fag and she's like, "Well, look at me, Martin. I haven't seen Nick in 25 years." That was me.
Such a good film.
But I went to the club in the dress and everything at the heels around Portlaoise. And
Yeah, it looks really
Sad.
fun. Thanks for
everyone,
the invite.
no problem.
yeah.
The invite was
God,
there.
the post office in Port Leash is shy.
It's
You never get your letters from there.
But yeah, no, Vijay, like,
I remember I saw
Crecha.
that on your Instagram, and I saw that you had the mother logo, and
Yeah.
like, was it Leash or Port Leash?
Port Leash
and I
underneath.
was like,
It
that's
took me
such
a while, yeah.
I fully
Oh,
thought
Rishay
that he'd
Lum
gone down there,
eventually.
and I was like, why the fuck is mother gone to Leash? Like,
no, it was like another thing was we always like a lot of our friends would be like, "Oh, your ma," like and all this, like do you know,
Yeah.
like in Dublin. So that was kind of like Casulish and like it was the
That was
theme
good
as well.
crack.
But yeah, no, it was great crack. Like there was your one from Mean Girls, the mother from that, and loads of different things.
Oh, yeah.
And then Aidan, my friend, dressed up as one of the girls who's a mother. And
Oh,
she
that's
walked
very
into the
good.
party and he was like fully in her clothes. And she was like, excuse me, please.
should have brought one of the kids as a prop. Surprise!
I know, like I just love a weird theme as well.
Mother
but-
Goose. How to dress? Just glue loads of feathers to
Yeah,
myself.
that's actually, you know what, like mother as a topic is a fun, wide-reaching like thing. Which, you know, we might get an
Motherfucker.
episode out of
Yeah,
that, lads,
Paige,
down the line.
from which, watch the
Mine
space.
was we made Savannah School, so it was probably I think I can't remember entirely. I think it was 15 though. It might be 16, but I'm almost certain it was 15. And we basically did a kosher Tama themed party. Or kosher, it wouldn't be Tamak, would it be? But a themed party. But it was for, bearing in mind, I was in the closet and went to an all boys school in a fairly rough part of Dublin. I feel like that just all needs to ground what I'm about to tell you next.
Well,
Okay.
actually, tell us
We did a high school musical themed birthday party.
We're all in this.
Literally,
together.
when I say I was gaffa the High School Musical.
Oh, yeah.
Like I when like Narima and Jaeger, like I and Jaeger, I was like so obsessed with it. It like changed my life. I loved it so much, right? It's so-
Picturing Ciaran
and I
dressed as-
still like to this day, like if I'm like putting my washing away or like tidying around the house, I'm literally going around screaming, starting something new. It was my Greece, it was my Roman Empire. I absolutely love it, right? But I don't know how. Most of my friends were girls in school, shock. But like
in your all boys school.
in my all boys school, yeah, in my all boys school, because there was like the boys school and the girls school across the road from each other, and like I was just basically friends with every single girl in the girls school. But we had this big party and everyone dressed up. Now what I'll say is like Buikas Ladia, because it was how many years are we talking? 16, 17 years ago, right? Thank God none of the girls did blackface, because one of the girls came as Chad, and like, I mean, look, I'm not saying it was ever okay, but it was certainly happening 16 years ago, and I'm so grateful that like we just weren't on that side of the internet at the time, because I feel like it could have been highly possible. I think at the time one of the girls was going to get an afro wig and she didn't at the time either. So she was like Robin, who is a recurring character on this podcast, came along as Chad. And I'm just like, God we didn't do blackface, because I would hate to not be able to show these photos publicly anymore. It would be so
Who
bad.
did you dress up as? If you say Troy, you can get out that door.
Troy and
Were you Ryan?
Troy and Gabrielle were losers. No, well,
Ryan and Sharpay.
Zac Efron was hot, but nobody wanted to be Gabrielle. Ryan and Sharpay. Me and Emily went as Ryan and Sharpay.
I had
the
dreaming.
fedora.
Okay, at least
I
you
had
were
the short,
typecasting.
the trousers.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I was in the closet and I was like going as the most visibly gay character in a musical.
High School Musical, the series.
Yeah, but my parents
The party.
like Cuirsiad Massacon Fud an Seach, like they decorated the whole house as like East High.
Was a school.
Vosig Shade and Knockouts.
Sounds pretty
like,
fun.
They got like my mom and dad. My mom made like red and white buntings, right, out of like crepe paper, and like had the posters up all over the wall.
Your mom just
We
so
had like
much.
High School Musical duvet over the couch. Like we had.
Get these pictures up on Instagram.
We had
Left
we'll
a
throw
hole.
them up on Instagram. We had a High School Musical like games on. We had the films on in the background. We played the music for the whole night. I'm pretty sure there was East High cupcakes at the time. Like I think about it and I'm like, and then obviously they thank God like it was before really like Man Hill Shield like really like we had Bebo maybe, but
Yeah.
like. I got like lightly roasted the next day, but not nearly as bad as it could have been. But at the time,
What did you do? Like, did you just play the music and do karaoke, or
we
did
did
you
a party.
crack?
Party.
No,
Yeah,
but
we had there was karaoke. There was we had like a dance mat game, and we were teenagers. Like, do you know what I mean? But
It's kind of close, you know.
it was honestly, I look back at it now, and I'm so glad that I did it, and I'm so glad that even then I didn't give a fuck. Because it's so nice to be able to think that like I didn't have like a party that like it's such a funny thing to do at 15 years of age.
No, it is.
So I'm like it's so iconic.
Would
I'm
you
really
do
was
it again
foreshadowing. Yeah,
for
I
the
think
crack?
I might bring it back. I should have done it for my 30th, like 15th anniversary. Well,
reunion.
actually, High School Musical was 20 years old this year. They had it up,
Maybe in 5 years.
and which maybe in 5 years,
Yeah.
yeah, for the 25th anniversary.
That's just unlocked a memory in my brain, and I can't believe I'm about to say this on camera and on mic. But for my 18th, I think Honitosa on TikTok, Hermes Seuss. I basically, I can't, no, Neil made a few show.
Come on.
Adwall. I just don't want to admit it out loud, but I did like a photo shoot at my 18th to make it look like I was older.
Release the files.
oh yes!
Like Misha Orlor Mahishton on the floor of the kitchen, like kind of like wonky eyed and like head thrown back.
Oh, I
down.
have those photos, all of them.
Like, it's like vodka
Release
bottles,
the files.
vodka bottles scattered around the floor. I was just like, gosh, that is destiny.
Riname stickers of all of
Oh
them.
yes.
And I send
Keen
them
on
to I send them to Ciaran on WhatsApp at least once or twice a day.
Nice.
There's one of him like drinking out of those
a
like
beer funnel.
the beer funnel, like a frap thing would have.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like him like sucking out the funnel.
was water.
And, like, making
Ishka,
like an absolute edgelord like bad bastard face. And then there's another one of him lying on the floor, and it's literally like, do you remember
8 bottles neatly lined up beside me to make it look candid. But
yeah, a Creven live like skins.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I've officially gone off the rails. Like, it was very, very that.
Yeah.
Like, but so great. I actually going to do it. So, we have to put on Instagram this week for our H story. We have the High School Musical birthday party photos. We've got the fake skins-esque Cian birthday photos.
I know Vishish and Jazz of like I was very good to put that information forward. So be Jazz level.
From scale one Ella, like really quick ago, but it was my friend Mike's 21st in college, and we all went to Dublin for the day out or whatever, and we were in the Dean Hotel. His dad had booked it out for us, like
Ooh.
the penthouse. Agus Carwin's Gleich Svetlana on Stripoli. She's a stripper. And
Stripalish.
Stripoli, I looked it up on Folklore. It says Stripoli, like a performer who's a stripper.
Stripoli. Sorry.
Stripoli,
I
sorry.
think you said stripping leash.
Oh.
I was like, is that a website for leash
Stripoli,
strippers?
sorry, Stripoli. So she was the stripper, and me and Dara Brennan, one of the lads, went down. Honig Svetlana Chuig on Dean, and we met her at the door, and we brought her upstairs. And she just, Mike's dad and his uncles were all there. We thought they would have left, but we all just watched her strip, and she broke her belt off Mike's arse. What? There's a picture in my phone of the like kind of leather mark tore into his bum. It's very funny.
What, and was it, so it was all lads there, was
Oh
it?
yeah, all like 23 of us.
Oh, that was like a stag party.
She
for
was
24.
just but she was just there with the Irish flag. Woo!
Oh my.
It was looking back, it was very weird, but I just had to mention.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
No.
Yeah.
I have.
In Vegas, it was traumatic.
I remember it was my first job. I was only 16 at the time, and my parents, I remember the manager of the pub that I was working at the time had to ring my parents and convince them to let me come on the staff party with them, right?
They were going to the strip club.
Well, they didn't tell them that, but we were going out drinking, right? And my parents were like, "He's not allowed to drink, but he can go." And and then at the time we were all staying. It was a hotel, so we were all going to stay in the hotel, and I had to work the day shift the next day because I wasn't drinking.
Fair.
Obviously, I did drink, right?
Yeah.
And then we ended up going down to Lapello's strip club, it's like beside opposite Gates Bar.
Oh, yes.
And we went in, and the lads, as a joke, like paid me to get us like a lap dance. What a waste of money for them.
When
right?
when we were in Newcastle, the girls had like a tap on their belt when they were giving lap dance. It was very chic.
No, I think this was still back in the cash days. I think they gave her €50 and she brought me downstairs. I remember she looked like Beyonce. I think she was like Brazilian or something, right? But she came down and she gave a gay 16-year-old a lap dance, and I had to pretend I knew what was going on until it was over. And they come back upstairs and had to be like, "Oh yeah, that was class."
Jeez, he's the Christ.
Remember to comment your favourite lap dance stories.
Yeah, grim.
Well, I
grim.
nearly got lap dance in Vegas. We were in Ciaran Aku in Vegas. We were kind of dragged into it by the promoter. We really didn't want to go.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of gay lads, a bunch of girls, and 2 straight guys. And I had a fight with one of the strippers because she kept insisting I buy a strip lap dance. I was like, "It's for Eric, mate. I'm gay. Like, waste your time with someone else. Leave me alone." And she was so rude. And she's like, "No, you pay." And I was like, "I don't want a fucking woman to give me a lap dance."
That happened to my dad in Barcelona. They went on, it was my uncle's stag years ago, and they were coming down the Rambla, and like these like stray pack were like following them and like being like, "Oh, you want a good time?" And my dad was like, No. And then they like took it the wrong way and chased him down the street being like, "You are gay man, you are gay." Alright lads, agus friera na rudí is inti, okay, about breithlá and the birthdays. Tusai me, is privilege no honor a dulin each. I think it's a privilege or an honor to age. Gahara Margwina Eric, so like particularly as a queer person, I think if we look back at like previous generations didn't have the privilege of, when you had like the AIDS crisis in the 80s and, just general societal pressure towards LGBT people, maybe they might have taken their lives. And, I think things have gotten a lot better and a lot easier. It's obviously not perfect.
Absolutely
but I think it's a lot easier to be a queer person now, and it's a lot, we get the privilege of aging and growing old and maybe finding people and maybe having kids and all of those different things. Hasn't happened yet, but, we still have some time. But I think we get the honour and the privilege of being able to do that for the generations of queer people that came before us that unfortunately didn't get the honour and the privilege to do that. So
Clock it.
That would be my most wonderful
God,
thing.
Bram Cokyontuk. I feel so guilty. I'm like, wow, that was cheap.
I'm starting deep because you guys can take the funny ones now.
Well, Mar Luig tú Nís Lua, as you mentioned earlier, my 30th was, I'm going to say, very iconic.
Agreed.
Livet Unrock.
I had a great night.
So, Duff Shoot, Knock Rowan, for those who weren't there. I had, so as Ciaran mentioned, 30 is gay death. So I had a funeral themed birthday where everyone came in black and like a few people had veils. And it was like my funeral paired with a comedy roast. So like 6 of my friends just tore me to shreds in front of the crowd. Agus bhí sé can't say any of that. Iontuch, just specialta and Granver, and it was just so fun.
I had a ball. I was
Of like veil agus like heels and everything.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, and he was straight, wasn't he?
One of the only straight guys there. Agus bhí sé Cav Guna agus Solly Arda.
It was like
and Smuidje Bager?
Yeah, he was kind of like the mafia wives. He was like, oh.
I was the MC on the night and I had the time of my life.
Yeah,
me and Ciaran were sitting
iconic.
up at the top. So we had this like gazebo in his garden and me and him were sitting up at the top and people were coming up. So we got to see everyone in the crowd and their reactions as the jokes were being kind of read. Yeah. And we were sitting up and we were like leaning into each other crying, laughing because,
people really punched below the belt.
Yeah, like it was obviously
in a good way.
Anyone that was in the crowd could only see the two of us. So we were like trying to like leaning behind, like laughing and like putting our hands over our faces. But like we were looking down at like just jaws hitting the floor at things for the whole night. It was the absolute crack. So much fun.
And I knew
such a nice night
for
as well.
So long, I was like, I need to figure out a way that I can incorporate a comedy roast into my life at some point. And
yeah, because Dorothy done like months ago.
I have a notes app in my thing from 3 years ago ago from the roast of King Griffin. I was like, I don't know where this is going to come, but I know it's
think
going
you
to come.
told me about it when you were like turning 29. Like you were like, this is what I'm going to do for my 30th. And they're like, what? And you were but we were talking about it for such a long time.
Yeah.
It was so
I
good.
had even visions of like getting, I don't know if you've seen Drag Race when Boss goes in the coffin. I was like me arriving in a like bejazzled coffin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a good night. And honestly, considering Keiko Scon rule of E Trucka,
Yeah.
as a gay man, like it was so scary in my 20s getting to it, but
Yeah.
30 was by far my best birthday ever. Like that paired with my actual day of turning 30, I had all together now, like C Mash, Bird, Fontaine's DC, and Nelly Furtado, Smelly Furtado. Like such a good, like that is such a good weekend. Oh, I was like, no. Well, I got kind of done.
I was gonna say.
I was like, but apart from that, no.
Yeah, except for the one metric, every other metric really performed well that weekend.
Yeah, but that's good brass.
But it was
Swings and
nice because it
roundabouts.
was kind of that night, and like knowing you as well as I do, that was like a lot of your whole life coming together, and all of your different friend groups and all your things coming together to do something that you love, which is like just slagging and having a crack,
taking piss.
and then it being about you, which is something you love even more. Right?
Roll the credits.
But it was something that like I could see it, like it was obviously something that you'd really heavily planned and like really worked on it, and it was a concept and idea that you brought to fruition. But it was really nice to see it like go so perfectly,
well.
and everyone arrived completely dressed in black, and everyone was ready. And it was in the garden. It was a lovely summer's
was
evening.
so
It was
nice.
just such a perfectly like like nothing went wrong
And there
whatsoever.
was Kay Gowill, like Onaquit, NGA Dini and Mahalen-ish. Like most of my friend group are from
Yeah.
NGA, the football club we're in. But I think all 6 roasters were from such different parts
Yeah,
of my
yeah.
life that it really connected the whole group.
August V Gockton on Grabber, like everyone was so funny.
Well, I
like,
surround myself with 0 duds.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you are, you're here by fucking
They were
Chance.
they were great though, but, and like everyone really went in because I knew some
Catherine
of them.
sang a song, Luke sang a song.
Yeah, there was songs. There
songs
was
were great. I'm only remembering the song.
yeah.
I actually
Catherine-
wrote down, I was thinking back on some of my favourite roasts on here. Agus Scríomh mate Rory, so also friend of the pod, County McCarja at Wick City. So I was like, Rory is so gay, he can sit on a skittle and tell you what colour it is. I was like, that just made me laugh when I read back on it.
Yeah, yours was really good as well though. Like when
Yeah.
you spoke
I closed
again.
the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
It was gas.
Yeah.
Catherine's song when she got up with the guitar, I was like, we're in for a treat here. And then Luke did a rap kind of, didn't he?
Singing about me
Yes,
having
yeah.
undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. What was the song?
You're undiagnosed.
No.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Islands
So
in the
stuff.
Stream.
Yeah. No, that was brilliant.
It was so, honestly, I'm like,
Everyone
I can't
really
believe
went
I didn't
in.
cry on the night.
Did you not?
No.
We're too busy laughing.
Yeah.
We were like falling off the chairs laughing. It was
Yeah, it was
absolutely
class.
class. No, I loved it.
Teams parties, yup.
Yeah, absolutely. My 21st was like, in my memory anyway, the culture, like, we like got Chulagoina, Osport, Lisha, and like everyone was there, got Corja, Michael, like all my friends, all my family. And like, I had a pre-party in my house, then went to the pub that I worked in for the 4 years, and then went back to the house after. August V keg bjork out agum, like I had a beer keg in the house, so like we were just like pulling pints in the house all evening. It was class, and I know that sounds like oh lads, but it was just like one
Yeah,
of those
cool.
nights where like everyone was there, and it was just like. But when we got to town, because we had had so much beer at the house, I just started on the like spirits, and we have these things called like Duck a Chuin i Port Lisha, and it's like called a Vardy bomb.
Okay.
It's like vodka, aftershock, and Blue Wicked.
Cheeky monkeys. I think I call them
Cheeky Monkey
Yeah.
is Blue Wicked and Port.
Yeah.
But
Is that not a cheeky? They call it in England cheeky Vimto, don't they?
yeah, but
Yeah.
this is like vodka, aftershock, Red Bull, and I think Wicked as well, and it's green. It's like fully green.
That sounds like what I drank for the first 10 years of my alcohol career.
frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically kind of a fat frog, but everyone was on them then all night because I had one. Everyone was like, "Oh, sure, you could only buy 2 in the pub together," so everyone was getting me a drink, and then everyone was having a second one.
What?
Because if they're opening one Wicked,
Oh, sorry.
they don't want to use all of it.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you meant you could only. So you can only chew that drink together.
Yeah, you can.
I was like, what?
You can only have 2 of that drink.
Yeah.
So everyone was buying me one, and then just getting the other one. After a couple of hours, everyone only had Vardy bombs and walking around.
Oh my
Then we were all just pissed. It was
Yeah.
gas. I actually have to catch them. And well, this goes Caved Pinta in Knock Keg. Well, you worked in a bar, so maybe.
He worked in 37
Oh, yeah.
Dawson Street, I don't know if you
Fuck,
heard.
Yeah.
Do you know how many
I don't.
pints are in a keg?
It's around 70. I
was going to guess 60.
I want to say it's
The big one, not the like half one.
the big one. The big one. I think
50 litre.
Is it 72?
88.
88.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking 72. Yeah.
But I think maybe actually you could be right. Again, you lose some.
Yeah.
So like
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the yield.
When you're under the top. Like.
That's me, Barney Gumble. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
But now, like after, when I'm not talking about the party, Mohim on each like I'm starting to feel my age now more. So I think
Oh,
that's that's a good thing.
Okay.
I'm like,
Oh, I thought you meant physically, but you mean like spiritually and
yeah,
mentally.
I'm like,
Okay.
Oh, two different things.
Yeah, very
Oh,
different.
well,
fear
that would have been in the
takes
worst thing.
Because
that I'm starting
honestly,
to like,
when you sit up in the bed first thing in the morning and you
You're
put your
like-
feet on the ground, you don't want to be feeling your edge.
and you have a crick in your neck. No, spiritually, I'm like, okay, you have your life's coming together, good job, money, friends. You only have the friends you want, like
Yeah.
in life.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
But you surround yourself with good people. So like, I'm now starting to feel like, okay, nearing the later end of the 20s, you're like, okay, life's kind of picking up.
Yeah, I definitely think your truckity are your fihidi le argid.
Yeah,
Like they really
that's
are. Like
30s are the new 20s. Kinta.
yeah, because it's like and a lot of the times people have worked out some of their issues and their trauma, and they've traveled and they've come back, and you know some people have settled down, and you know you still got a few people that are still a bit mental.
birthdays
But,
are
like,
so cool though.
Yeah, I love them. We should have more.
Just make every day my
Every
birthday.
day is my birthday. Okay, so lads, given that it's the week of birthdays, I thought we might have a look at some famous celebrities or famous historical figures that share your birthday with you. So I've got a little mix. I'll kick off. I've got one very close to my heart, Jamie Carragher.
Oh,
His
go
birthday
on.
is also today.
that?
Liverpool Football
Walk
Club
on,
legend.
walk.
Yes. One a little bit closer to home, Stephen Farrelly, better known as the WWE wrestler Sheamus.
Oh yeah,
You know the really
on.
famous Irish wrestler? He's from Wicklow.
He's the beard, the
He's from
ginger
Bray, I
hair.
think, is he?
Cthulhu's
Yeah.
Hornswoggle kind of.
Oh, Bray
Yeah,
can have.
Yeah. This is a good one as well. Henry VII. Okay. So Henry VIII's father was also born.
Not me. Not him being the one I know the most.
Yeah. So yeah, he was the first Tudor king of England.
You were like,
but to be fair, he is mostly known as Henry VIII's father. So like that was kind of when he won the War of the Roses, and there's loads of other historical things he did. But being Henry VIII's dad is kind of the thing.
Oh,
Okay.
Fallon over here,
Did
the
you tell me?
historian.
Yeah, what's up? I'm coming for your gig. J. Cole, wasn't it? You told me before that you were obsessed with J. Cole, or did I get that mixed up
No,
with someone else?
absolutely not.
J. Cole is an artist. Like he.
Does he do? Oh, I can't think of the song now.
His music is far too straight for me, so I wouldn't know. Jackson Pollock, really famous American artist. He's the artist that's known for like just the splats of paint on the like
A
wall.
fecal Jackson Pollock is when you're like shitting and getting sick at the same time.
Yeah, so it's like it just looks like he got a bucket of paint and fucked it at the wall. That's his style. It's what he's known for. And then the last one I had was Elijah Wood, another short king like
oh
myself.
yeah, do you have eggs?
And do you yeah,
him.
Frodo from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
you not?
Keen.
Well,
Wow.
kind of. No, Ogamere.
So a mix. There was a lot for
Oh, yeah,
mine,
talk
like a
about it.
lot of performer people as well, and a lot of that.
I
so
was scraping a very.
really, I had literally probably about 25 that I had to
That
narrow it
makes
down.
me the famous person on the 3rd of August. No, actually, it's mine. Actually, I'll save that one for last. On Cade Dinner, Tom Brady, the quarterback.
Oh, that's a big one.
Pel Vericonic. He was actually the number one, and I kept scrolling past him because I didn't know who he was. And then I was like, oh,
Come on.
No, but then I realised.
5 rings.
So Tom Brady, the GOAT, apparently.
Yeah, he
Um,
owns Birmingham City Football Club.
He does, yeah.
Count Ella, Tony Bennett.
Oh, Lady
on
Gaga's a fellow.
Snog Irony, the
Yeah.
jazz singer that had an album with Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
And Govila Sicardig. And
It's so like this is the
died.
only podcast in the world that Tony Bennett's like career will be kind of ratified or like justified in like link to Lady Gaga. Tony Bennett is like one of the most famous artists in history.
I did say he was a jazz singer before I said you brought up the album.
I brought
You
up
did.
Gaga.
But like,
That's how
and to be
people
fair,
will
most
know
no,
him.
but to be fair, most of our listeners will go, "Oh yeah, the outfit that did the album with Lady
thank
Gaga."
you.
But I just think it's so funny because
Yes.
every other pod or every other social situation, it would have been, "Oh, Tony Bennett, like Lady Gaga did an album with Tony Bennett."
Yeah. Okay, I know, because on Count Dernock, Bajor, Dane Willifwe Horam, try guess who it is. So,
Okay.
Kuig Shiga Frizoon, related to like shady stock trading.
Okay.
Oh, Felicity
and
Huffman.
The obstruction of justice. And I'm going to say Ranach or weed is a big clue or a nut, kind of linked to Snoop Dogg.
Martha Stewart.
Oh, Martha
Yeah.
Stewart, yeah.
Oh,
That's a
It's Smile
great
and
one.
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, you got some good ones.
Yeah, I
Tom
suppose.
Brady and Martha
Oh, I
Stewart
was
are
expecting.
class.
I just thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Smile and McKenzie.
I
Niche
love the,
after listening
the
to yours
ad campaigns
for the
with Big
riders.
Likers.
the big
Coke,
ones. So
yeah.
funny. Yeah, she did. She was it her? I listened to a podcast of recently, and it was really really funny. Like she's
I
got
like
something.
her,
I
yeah.
love her, and I love Ina Garden as well. You know, the barefoot
Barefoot
Contessa.
Contessa. And she's like, I'm just going to mix up a salad for
Yeah.
what's her husband's name? Oh, I can't
Jeffrey.
think of it. Jeffrey.
My husband Jeffrey, who's definitely gay. Like
yeah.
like,
Oh, Bent is an S hook.
Bent is a what?
As an S hook that you hang your coat on, no?
oh, so good.
Sure, it's roundabout. Tá cúpla daoine callú le Kim K.
Oh wow,
Queen,
that's a
yeah.
good one.
Judge Judy.
Oh, fantastic.
Bang that gavel. I love her.
Yeah.
Obsessed
Get
with her.
out of my court.
Doja Cat, freshen.
Yeah. Oh my God, the queen
See,
of
like
TikTok.
that's so many people.
Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia.
Oh yeah.
The Force is
Oh, these
with
are some
you.
good ones.
Glyn Powell, another Buchel Dahul.
Oh okay. Yeah.
Well,
Well.
Glyn Powell from
Yeah. I actually he was in that film with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
associate him with that gobshite MAGA bitch.
Yeah.
August on Far Ufosok Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh.
Yikes.
Redacted about Glenn Powell.
Yeah, yeah. We were thinking Glenn Powell was the worst on that list, and then Benji just stepped in there at the last moment. So
Yeah.
Benjamin Netanyahu and Kim Kardashian
Share a birthday.
are your birthday peers.
And Doja Cat.
And oh my God, every
I
time
don't care,
I can
hate-
only think of like when I hear Doja Cat, I just think of Say So, and I just think of that first lockdown in COVID when everyone was doing remember the Dalgona coffees? It was so you got an espresso and you got sugar and you had to use the little hand whisk thing, the little or the one.
Oh, I did. I made them all the
little
time.
button thing. Yeah,
And it
and
was-
you basically foamed it up and it turned into this like creamy,
Oh, yes,
foamy.
yes.
But that was the I mean, for me like that was the very
yeah,
first
School
TikTok
Mate.
trend.
Yeah,
like that was the
School Mate.
first Dubai chocolate, the first thing, and everyone was doing the Say So dance. But I remember just it's such a I hear it
So
and I'm like,
who else?
triggered.
Happy birthday, Jimmy Carragher today. Happy birthday, Seamus. Happy birthday, Jacob.
Oh my God, I feel like Ronan Collins giving people birthday shout outs on the radio.
you know, happy birthday, Raven. I can't spin.
I love whenever Ronan Collins used to have when he's on RTE,
Oh, yeah,
he used to do the radio. Whenever someone had a big birthday, he used to call it a roundy birthday.
Yeah,
So
roundy one.
20, 30,
Well, all
40,
your birthdays
50.
are roundy birthdays.
But I think that's so cute.
I know it's
Yeah,
called
it's
a
one
randy
of-
one.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm
never.
saying.
Well, I only know it in context of him. Like, but I used to love his radio show.
Iconic.
he was
Speaking
fab.
of roundy birthdays, this cake has been stared at me.
Yeah.
Done episode or fod. And for those who are listening in Radioland, which is everyone, it's like a Colin the Caterpillar, but it's a Kira the Caterpillar, but calls after filling in a fodder and an N for Kira on the Caterpillar.
No expense was spared buying a Sharpie.
But I love how camp, like, if that's Kira on the Caterpillar with eyelashes and lipstick.
It absolutely is.
Dana shit kill.
Yeah,
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 absolutely.
I love it. I'm like, and that's really the best part of birthdays that we never really got to was not just this cake, right? So, Colin the Caterpillar cake or whichever caterpillar cake that
The
you have in your
Day-Them
house,
Caterpillar
okay,
cake.
love, right? But also, do you remember the tray bakes?
I thought that was Benefits Britain.
Oh,
The brown,
Yeah.
I wasn't as big a fan of the chocolate one, but I love
The other one was worse with the jellies on it.
I love buttercream.
Oh my God.
Buska
Bruska.
Bral on buttercream.
my mum made all my cakes. So.
No, it's like ours did as well. But like when you'd go to someone else's house and they'd have like the tray bake because they're like, it's because it's so
So
it's
dull.
so cheap and so sweet and so rotten. Like my mom actually bought when she was in Tesco recently, and they had one in the reduced style for like say it was like I don't know
€1.
What are they €14? And it was down to like €1. Literally, it was down to nothing. And she bought it just because my dad is the biggest. He'll eat anything if the sugar.
You chat if it comes out.
Honestly, right? So she brought it in and she was like, "Hi, there's a bit of that cake there. Go on, we have to use it. Open it up." And I was like, "Oh, I couldn't possibly," as I was slicing another square out. But it was just the buttercream is pure. It would like
I'm actually
kill a
so
Victorian
shocked you're saying
child.
this.
It's that sweet.
Do you know Pamela Joyce? She's formerly of the Today FM Parish. She's a former radio broadcaster. Whenever there's cake in work, you send out a message, "Cake in the kitchen," just because you've like
Yeah.
blown out your candles in
Yeah.
the kitchen. And Pam emailed, "Came in the kitchen." And through the floor of like News Talk into Today FM up to like marketing, it was just like roars of laughter.
Oh, no.
She was live on air and she was like, "Fuck."
Oh
And
man.
everyone was like replying, being like, "Oh, I want that kind of cake." All the perverts.
Gross. What
I feel like that would be a HR case in my
what's your favorite cake then? Like in terms of
Carrot.
type of cake, you like a carrot cake. My brother does as well.
I'd say carrot as well.
Yeah.
Maybe coffee, but probably carrot.
yeah.
Love a coffee cake.
I don't really like cake otherwise.
It's so weird. Like my brother
Chocolate's
has fairly
grand.
plain tastes. Otherwise, like he wouldn't be as very, like, I would say, very adventurous with food. But for some reason, his favorite birthday cake is carrot cake, and I think it's such a rogue choice.
A lot of the sponges, I would slap the face off any type of icing. Like this Colin the Caterpillar cake, Ciaran Caterpillar, blah, 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 whatever. I will peel the face off. I'll eat all the shoes, and I'll have a crack at some of the icing. Won't touch the sponge.
They're always rotten. Aren't they?
So
Always
boring.
dry.
So yours is
Carrot
a
is,
carrot
like,
cake,
moist
and yours is
and-
carrot
Carrot's
cake.
so
fashion?
moist.
And it's one of your 5 a day.
Well, mine is a Black Forest. Always has
Cherries.
been, always will be. You can't really get a good one anymore.
No.
You need a Black Forest that has so much
Give me
kirsch
Kermit.
in it
Matilda
that when
Brown.
you cut it, that's not Black Forest.
Whatever. That just any chocolate cake.
chocolate
I
cake.
mind.
No, Black Forest is the one that has the cherries in it and the kirsch. It's like this. You can get it with alcohol. You can just get it.
I hate it.
But it's like cherry syrup. And when you cut into the cake is like
That's making me
leaking
feel sick.
with like
Actually
moist
do feel a
cherry
bit sick.
syrup. It is absolutely like on a floss day. So good. It's my favorite ever. But you can never get a good one anymore. An El Super Queen cake as well. Can't go wrong. An El Fresh Cream.
Oh yeah, I don't mind a Victorian sponge. Yeah.
Vicky Sponge. Yum. I had one in the airport lounge coming back from Heathrow the other day, and it was absolutely the little
entire
cubes.
Vicky
Sponge.
They had it cut. They had it cut into like these like mini
You're all like, it's
cubes.
my
I was out
birthday.
here playing Tetris. It was so good, really nice. But lads, to close out today, okay, for birthdays, we're gonna give our H story 5 focal or less to succeed in birthdays, to deal with birthdays, to help them along. So Carol and an H story, 5 focal for birthdays. Call.
So I actually only have 4, but it's Tussan Preve character. You are the main character.
You are the main character.
Because you
Period.
are,
bitch.
I'm sorry, for the whole month. Like, I know there's other people having their birthdays freshen, but in your head, like, October 21st is my birthday, and I'm like, from the 1st of October, I'm like, I've got 3 weeks.
You're like, take a seat, Netanyahu. This is my month.
But I always have the 3 weeks before, and then Halloween is the week after, so that's when I'm like, party time.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one. That's a
But
nice
yeah,
one.
it's Tussan Preve character. You are the main character. Don't let anyone take it away from you.
Clock it. Ciaran, Ciaran.
Yeah, to sort cuairla say lagum, I've got a bit of life advice. It's a proverb or shanacle.
Oh, here we
So
go.
Marin Cree age Ramawad, i.e. a light heart lives long, i.e.
Oh, that's nice.
because you're as young as you feel, like grow old, don't grow up.
Oh, I love that.
Shannon Locha, I like that.
Marin
Solomon.
Cree
Yeah.
age Ramawad, a light heart lives
Very
long.
nice. And mine is on the same kind of vein, it's a little bit deeper. So it's privilege a dish. Your age is a privilege. So don't be ashamed of it. Roll it out there. Don't lie about it on dating profiles. Let everyone know how old you are and wear it as a badge of honor because it's fabulous.
Period.
And that's it. Sinead for this week's episode of Gay Lynn. Nada Diamond, if you want to get in touch with us, you can find us on Instagram at Gay Lynn Podcast. Email us at gaylynnpodcast@gmail.com or drop us a comment on Spotify. Táimeigh tanúla clustáil cadi capan sibh. Gur míle maith for listening. Tá súla going govinch tanabas agus fecamid sibh an tacan shicún on HeadStuffPodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Lads, slán.
Hasta luego.
This show is part of the HeadStuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with HeadStuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.